and he's found that, and
we've got it! She's crying because he's found someone else. Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Christine Grace and today is another reaction video. Today I am reacting to what seems to be more women hitting the wall. Guys, I'm gonna keep showing you this stuff until people start understanding that actions in life have consequences. Because I think it's devastating the fact that 8 out of 10 women who are single and childless didn't plan on being that way. I think that's absolutely devastating. And whilst we can have a laugh when people are making idiots of themselves on the internet, it's important to realize that there's a much more important message to be learned here. And this goes out to young women. Actions do have consequences. And unfortunately, the world that we live in right now, the time that we live in, it's breeding entitlement, it's breeding selfishness, and those kind of characteristics breed consequences, real life consequences. And you don't want to be in a position that you're going to regret when you're older. And don't fall into the trap of thinking what you think now is how you're going to think in 10, 20, 30 years, because chances are you're going to change a lot. But hey, that's just my 2 cents. Like the video on your way in and let's get straight into it.
become a single 30-year-old mom who's driving in a Dodge Caravan, checking out other men.
It's ironic because crying on the internet is like, oh my gosh, like, please don't do it for your own sake. But also, it's kind of good that we can see this, because then at least younger women can see this and go, well, I definitely don't want to end up like that, hopefully.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea what it feels like. It's such a beautiful thing when you can take accountability for what you've done and grow and learn from it.
Welcome back, family. Today we are going to understand why it is very important to not try to turn a hoe into a wife by reviewing this modern woman who decided to leave her marriage just to be humbled by the hardship of life. Let's first hear her BS reason for leaving the marriage. Now, this video is not a stitch with another person. She is actually reacting to her own video. Let's watch.
I think about the girl I was with you a lot, and find myself thinking that I never want to meet her again. Not because she wasn't kind or loving, because we both know her love fell down on you like rain droplets, even on days you tried to stay dry, but because when she needed the same love herself, she often found herself in a drought. Her identity became a chameleon, changing colors to reflect whatever mood, blending into your life just to stay a part of it. She rarely felt good enough, even though she was enough and more, and the minimum is what she allowed herself to beg for. I never want to meet that girl again. I cannot imagine another day where I do not strive for the absolute maximum of what I deserve.
I cannot believe that this woman is talking about striving for the absolute maximum of what she deserves. I will just let her and her best friend tell you the type of women they really are. I'm a cunt. And you tell me if these types of women deserve anything. They party, get drunk while recording themselves, as you can see here. This is what most
I don't think kids want to see that. That's embarrassing.
modern women mean when they say, I want to find myself. And again, I do not care what these selfish, irresponsible types of women do. But the problem starts when these women have children and start to use their children as emotional tampons. Look at how she put her children in the spot so that they can give her the validation she craves, because deep down, she knows that she deserves nothing.
Okay, when you look at me, what do you see?
There is a house
When you look at mommy,
built
what do you
out of
see?
stone.
This is so unbelievably narcissistic. This is so unbelievably narcissistic. This is backwards. This is backwards. I can't believe this.
What else do you see when
Joy.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What else do you guys see?
Kind heart.
Can you picture a dad switching on his camera and asking his kids what they think of him? Ridiculous. I mean, this woman does it so many times, as you can read here in the caption, because
Oh, these poor children. These poor children.
she knows how damaged she really is. And her ex-husband actually tried to save her. Now, before the tears of regrets, let me just show you one more clip of her blaming all her bad decision-making to her so-called childhood trauma, so that you guys can understand how it usually starts.
Because when I was younger, all I did was try to date because of my thought that I wasn't enough. So I was people pleasing. I wanted to be enough. I wanted to be chosen because I never was chosen. I was given away. I was rejected. So what I wrote in my music, I was like,
Your circumstances are never an excuse to be a shitty person. Your circumstances are never an excuse to be a narcissist. And, you know, how many times have I heard people say to me, oh, Christine, but you have it easy and da-da-da-da-da, and it's easy for you to say that. Everyone goes through something in life, right? Everyone goes through something. And it sounds to me like she's saying that she was abandoned in one way or another. She said she was given away. I was given away. I'm not butthurt. I'm not butthurt. I don't use it as an excuse to be a shitty person. I don't use my circumstances as an excuse to go around treating people like shit because, well, I've had a hard time. Someone else has always got it worse than you, and being a victim is easy. So if you want to be a victim, you want to live life like that, go ahead.
love me, choose me, want me, desire me, please. I want to be wanted so bad. Somebody want me.
Right.
So then that's my childhood. That was my teenage. Was trying to fill that void.
Right.
So even when I was single and learning,
What she is actually trying to say is that she let everybody bust her down on repeat left and right until she could not no more. This is why it is very important to know a woman's past before committing to her. Now, after divorcing her husband, the single motherhood hits her so hard that she started crying in disbelief. Check it out.
I'm gonna cry. I've just realized that I have become a single 30-year-old mom who's driving in a Dodge Caravan, checking out other men while driving in a subdivision, a suburban subdivision. I am a single 30-year-old woman with 3 children driving a minivan, checking out other dads. Okay, this is where my life is.
Yes, this is what your life is.
It's almost as if certain decisions lead to certain consequences. It's almost as if your life is going to play out exactly as you play it, exactly as you live it. It's almost as if you left a marriage with 3 kids and now you're shocked that you're a single mother with 3 kids. Mind-blowing.
Is now. You chose this life. It didn't just happen by accident. It's amazing how these women
Wasn't this the same woman that was just talking about accountability? Where's the accountability here?
make all these big decisions without even thinking about the responsibilities that they are going to have to take in the future. Now, she just posted a video confessing and
We're still yet to find out why she left the marriage. I'd be really interested to know.
crying about how she has grown a lot after going through her divorce, which is a completely lie. And I am going to expose her and tell you exactly what she is actually trying to do at the end of the clip. Let's watch.
I finally let go.
You would think if you'd actually let go, you wouldn't feel a need to go and have it validated on the internet that you've let go. Just a thought. You would think if you've actually let something go, it wouldn't still be on your mind for you to need to make a whole TikTok about it.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea what it feels like. To just finally let go. I forgive him. I'm so thankful for him. Even the bad, because man, if I didn't experience it, I wouldn't even know who I would be. Because of him, I love myself more. Because of him, I learned about myself. Because of him, I was able to heal and understand my shadow work.
Your shadow work! Oh, wow. Oh, that's rich, isn't it? She's talking about shadow work whilst recording herself. Oh, the irony. The irony. Oh, that tickled me. That was a good one. Shadow work. Oh.
and to fix.
She's literally talking about shadow work and letting someone else go and supposedly forgiving someone else whilst only talking about herself. Girl, you are so unaware of your shadow, it's unbelievable. Your shadow is running you. This is what an unintegrated shadow looks like. Just so you guys are aware. This is so narcissistic, it's unbelievable.
The things that I contributed to the marriage.
Shadow work, accountability, all of these words that should mean that she is healthily integrating a part of her that's been repressed because it was undesirable or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But it's still all me, I'm important. Like, you're still building on that ego and that persona and you're calling it shadow work. Not quite how it works.
And the patience. It's such a beautiful thing when you can take accountability.
Yeah, it is. But you ain't got it.
For what you've done.
So, shadow work. Let's go with that. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Shadow work. Self-accountability. Let's do it. Tell us what you did. Tell us what you did. What were your faults? Where were you in the wrong? What did you do? What was your part to play? I'm waiting.
And grow and learn from it. And come to the other side. And just be I'm so grateful and I appreciate.
You're going to show that accountability at any point? At any point are you going to talk about your part to play? No?
All of these experiences, but on a much deeper level. I just want his happiness. And he's found that. And
we've got it. She's crying because he's found someone else. And now she's trying to play the whole, I'm taking the high road. I don't care. I'm so happy for him. I'm accountable, but I'm still not going to say what I did wrong. Actual shadow work and actual accountability and shadow integration would look like, here's what I did wrong. Here's why I broke up with him. I regret that decision. Because we can inevitably see that. He's moved on. That's hit me in the face like a fucking brick. And now I'm hurting because of it. But it's my fault. I've put myself here. I made the choices that led to me being in that position. And I don't blame anyone else other than myself for that. Then we could say shadow work. Then we could say accountability. But no, nothing. Absolutely nothing of the sort.
We may not be where I was hoping we would be. But I can only control myself.
That is true. That is true. But you're not.
But I can just look back on us and it's sad to see how it got there, how it got to here. But being where I am right now, it's all worth it, and everybody says choose.
If this lady has a therapist, and I imagine she does, it's probably TikTok. I'm joking. I'm not joking, it's definitely TikTok. But if she does have an actual real-life therapist, I can guarantee it's a woman. Please get a refund. Please get a refund. This is not healthy. This is a very unhealthy coping mechanism, and you're still living in delusion.
Choose your hard. In these past 4 years, oh my gosh, they have been hard. What I've experienced in the past 4 years is more than what people experience in a lifetime.
Is it now?
I chose hard. But by choosing hard, I found myself.
No, you didn't. You have no idea who you are. You've just made a new persona and a new ego, and you're running with it.
I truly found myself.
Guys, all of this is fake. She has not grown an inch. She's still bitter and angry because her ex-husband moved on and found someone else, as she mentioned in the clip. Here is a quick video she posted a few days later.
Don't fuck with me, fellas! This ain't my first time at the rodeo.
Now you tell me if that sounds like someone who is in a good place mentally. The real reason she
Does it look like a woman who's in a good place mentally? This woman is over 30. She has 3 children. She's behaving like a 16-year-old on TikTok.
posted this video of her crying, making it look like she is taking
She's not stable.
accountability for her past actions, is because she has a new podcast and she is trying to grow her male audience over there. Typical chameleon behavior tactic. Fellas, stay away from former 304s and women who play the victim all the time like her. And above all, keep your
Fellas, ladies, everyone, stay away from people who play the victim all the time anyways, because they are not people you want in your life. Surround yourself with people who actually take accountability for their actions. Surround yourself with people who literally blame everything on themselves because they understand the circumstances of your life are a direct result of your own decisions. The world doesn't owe you a favor, but you do. So make sure you look after yourself and surround yourself with people who actually give a shit about themselves and don't just want to always play the victim. Don't wallow in self-pity. Be strong. Guys, if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up on your way out. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with all of my reaction videos, and head over to Playlist because I've got a lot of exciting things going on. I've been conducting some interviews lately. I've been interviewing some really interesting people, so go check out my series In Conversation with Christine. And yeah, I will see you very soon in the next one. Take care.